Let's jump back to the channel. Today we've got episode number 95 of the Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 the show. Buckle up, we are in for a very long episode because we've got the All-Star break in today's episode, and the Angels currently in the month of July in first place right now in that AL West division, and Forrest Whitley is headed on over to the Philadelphia Phillies in exchange for a good group of players right there. Three guys going to Toronto as we head to the All-Star game. Of course, we've got the logo for the Colorado All-Star game, but it's 2026 here at Fenway Park in Boston, and we finally got the new uniforms for the All-Star game, and our All-Stars this season are Liam Hendriks is the only pitcher that got in for us. No Sandy Alcantara, no Trevor Bauer. Our position players are Ronald Acuna Jr., obviously, Josh Bell, pretty obvious one, and Adley Rutschman? Yeah, Adley Rutschman's an All-Star. I don't get it. And all of them are starters, except for, of course, Hendriks is a relief pitcher, but Acuna's going to be DHing, Bell's going to be a first baseman, Rutschman is playing catcher, and no Mike Trout. Really weird. I know he's batting about 290 and the home run numbers are down, actually only 8 of them so far this year, but it's just weird seeing the All-Star game without Trout, as the National League going to get off to a very good start. Christian Yelich going to blast one deep center. Straightaway center field. Yelich goes yard. That's going to be 410 feet for him, and the National League getting off to a good start. In this game, Acuna is going to lead off the American League here. Walker Buehler on the hill for the National League. Acuna in the right center field. That one's going to get down, and Acuna is going to go all the way to third as the center fielder will fall down. Ron Acuna on with a leadoff triple for the American League, and after 2 strikeouts, Eloy Jimenez comes up and strikes out as well. So Buehler strikes out all 3 batters after giving up the triple to Acuna, and that does it for the American League in that inning. Josh Bell comes up here in the bottom of the second. He's going to pop a fastball right to the shortstop for the NL. That'll be 1 gone in the bottom of the second. We will now move over to Adley Rutschman's at bat here in the bottom of the third. 3-0 NL, and Chris Sale is going to strike out Rutschman on that pitch away. Acuna now comes up here right after Rutschman. He hits a fastball into right field, straight away to the right fielder. That will do it for Acuna. We now move on to Liam Hendriks' appearance. We didn't get any other base hits, so Liam Hendriks comes out ERA of 3 over 30 innings and 27 saves so far this year. He gives up 2 hits back to back, but then he's going to strike out Nolan Arenado on the slider. Now the play will be Jalen Miller on the 1-2. He's going to start to strike 3 on that curveball by Hendriks. And now Willie Castro on the 3-2 hits one on the ground right to the shortstop in Xander Bogaerts. Nice pick right there by Josh Bell. And that'll do it basically for our All-Stars. The NL are going to win this game by a score of 5-4, which is all right because the All-Star game doesn't mean anything. So we go back to the regular season. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. going to get traded from the Blue Jays over to the Cubs. Really, the Blue Jays not getting much in that trade. There goes Gurriel to Chicago as we keep simming here. We're going to be playing the Oakland Athletics here tonight as we're going to keep going. And Lucas Sims is going to be traded from the Blue Jays over on to the Phillies. The Phillies still making a lot of moves, and same with Toronto as well. Chris Bubic will head on over to the Brewers. He's the All-Star game starter for the American League from Kansas City, and now he's getting traded. So now we keep simming here on to the Twin Series. Going to lose the first one, win the next 2, and then drop the final. Jesse Biddle going to be traded from the Blue Jays to the A's. And again, the Blue Jays still making moves here at this trade deadline. As we now look at the standings, we are currently 64-39, and 9 games up the Oakland Athletics, 10 up the Astros, 11 up the Mariners, and 11.5 above the Rangers. So we're really coasting here, really playing good baseball down the final stretch of this season, as it looks like we probably will win this American League West. But again, still got to keep playing well, as the A's are 55-48 so far on this year. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more MLB 21 the show here on the channel. Getting the start tonight for the Angels will be Sandy Alcantara, and for the Athletics it will be Joe Ross. Here's Alcantara. Why he wasn't an All-Star, I don't know. 6-2 record, ERA of 2.99. The man has been balling out so far this year. Leading it off for the Athletics is Robert Posson. The DH hits one into left field straight to Mike Trout. 1 gone in the inning for Roman Quinn, the switch hitter on the 1-1. Hits one right back to the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Easy pop out. 2 gone for Matt Olson on the 2-1. Olson pops one into foul territory. Going to his right is Drew Mendoza, and Mendoza makes the play, and he'll walk right down the stairs. As we go to the bottom of the first, here is Joe Ross, the former National, with a 2-9 record so far this year. 5.5 ERA. Not a good year for Ross. Brandon Marsh comes up first, and on the 1-1, Marsh will, okay, that's going to be an out into center field. 1 down, as here's your Angels lineup. It is Marsh, Acuna, Trout, Bell, Seager, Ohtani, Rutschman, Mendoza, Jeremiah Jackson rounding us off. Acuna now comes up on the 1-1, hits one on the ground. That ball will get through to the shortstop, to Javi Baez. Acuna will beat out the throw. He is on with an infield single. So Mike Trout on the 2-2 hits a changeup into center field as well, but that one will be caught by Roman Quinn. 2 gone now in the inning for Josh Bell. The 2-2 count. He's going to get a low pitch. We're going to try steal it to Acuna, and he is going to get gunned down at second by Austin Allen. We move to the top of the second. Kyle Schwarber up for the A's. Hits one up the middle, straight into the shift, and straight to Corey Seager for the first out here in the top of the second inning. Matt Chapman now up on the 2-2. The third baseman will strike out on the slider away by Sandy Alcantara. Javi Baez now on the 3-2. He stares at strike 3 as well. Alcantara is dealing so far. Now Josh Bell on the 3-2. Gonna pull a fastball against his former Nationals teammate. That ball's going deep into right field, and it's out of here. It gets over the yellow line. Bell goes yard 363 feet, his 21st of the season. And Josh Bell going to give the Angels a 1-0 lead here in the second inning. The All-Star keeps balling out. The switching first baseman, again, still delivering for the Angels. Corey Seager now on the 2-2. Hits a changeup. High in the air right field. Going back on it is Johan Meneses. There's nothing he can do but stare at it. Back-to-back bombs for the Angels. Corey Seager, was he robbed of an All-Star appearance again? Maybe, but his 24th home run of the year for Seager is a bomb. The former AL MVP, batting .290 on the year, is still producing. Back-to-back bombs makes this a 2-0 lead for the Los Angeles Angels. So Shohei Ohtani now in the 2-2 count will strike out on that nice curveball down by Joe Ross. 1 gone in the inning for Adley Rutschman on the 3-2. Rutschman hits one right to third, right to Matt Chapman, the jump throw as well. And oh my goodness, Matt Chapman. 2 gone in the inning for Drew Mendoza. On the 3-2 count, Mendoza hits one on the ground right to the second baseman, and that will be Jeremy Ehrman. That'll do it for the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third. Austin Allen up first in the 1-2. He hits one on the ground to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson can take his time considering Allen has 0 speed. 1 down for Johan Meneses. 1-2 count. Hits one in the right center field gap. That ball will get down as well. That will be a double for Meneses as it 1 hits the wall. He will be on second with 1 out in the inning for Jeremy Ehrman. 1-2 count, hits one into right field. That one will get down as well. Will they send Meneses to the plate? They will not. So runners in the corners with 1 out in the inning for Robert Poston on the 2-2. He hits one on the ground. Taylor made Corey Seager behind the back to Jeremiah Jackson and Josh Bell. What a turn by the Angels as we go to the bottom of the third. Jeremiah Jackson up first in the 2-2, gonna chase a slider away. 1 gone in the inning for Brandon Marsh. On the 1-2 count, Marsh is going to pop up that slider in it to foul territory. There's the third baseman in Matt Chapman. 2 gone for Ronald Acuna Jr. On the 3-2 count, Acuna is going to pull a fastball high in the air left field. Going back on it, all the way back to the warning track is Kyle Schwarber. But Schwarber will put away Acuna. We move to the top of the fourth. Matt Olson up here with 1 out in the inning. Hits one right against the shift. It will get through, and Mike Trout takes a horrible route to the baseball. Matt Olson is going to be on with a 1-out double. And there goes the Athletics once again, because now the plate is going to be Kyle Schwarber. On the 3-2, Schwarber on the ground, right to Jeremiah Jackson. That'll be the second out of the inning for Matt Chapman. On the 1-2 count, Alcantara will deal. Chapman up the middle. Can Corey Seager take away a hit? Yes, he will! And the Angels preserve their 2-0 lead as Mike Trout starts off the bottom of the fourth. He will hit a fastball high in the air right center field. Back on it in right will be Johan Meneses, and at the wall he will make that play. 1 down for Josh Bell. He's 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2. He pulls the sinker to right. That ball's way up and it's way out of here. 389 feet for Bell, his 22nd of the season, and it's his second of the ball game. He extends this Angels lead to 3. It is a 3-0 ball game here, and thanks to Josh Bell, we've got 2 of those runs. Maybe we can go back-to-back again. Corey Seager on the 3-2 count is going to get jammed in the high and inside fastball. That ball is going to be popped up to the second baseman in Jeremy Ehrman. 2 gone now in the inning for the DH in Shohei Ohtani. 3-1 count for him. He pops up the sinker into the infield right to the third baseman in Matt Chapman, but the Angels get yet another run. They're up by 3. So we go to the top of the 5th inning here. Javi Baez will lead off with a single on that sinker in on the hands. He will pick up a leadoff base knock for Austin Allen, the left-handed catcher, swinging right through a fastball down the pipe by Alcantara. One gone for Johan Meneses, and Meneses will place one into right center field, just like that. The tying run comes to the plate for Oakland. It is Jeremy Ehrman on the 3-2, swing and a miss on the sinker in. 2 gone in the inning for Robert Possum. The 3-2, he hits one over the head of Corey Seager. Runners were going, so that will score 1 run. It might score 2. They will send one to the plate. Bad throw in by Trout, and the A's make this a 1-run game. It's 3-2. Roman Quinn on the 1-2 count hits one right back to the mound, right to Sandy Alcantara. But again, Oakland gets 2 back. It's a 3-2 game. Adley Rutschman will start off the bottom of the 5th. He hits one on the ground right to second. There is Jeremy Ehrman for the first out here of the bottom of the 5th inning. Now the plate will be Drew Mendoza on the 1-1 count. Mendoza hits one on the ground. Oh my goodness, Jeremy Ehrman with the diving play onto Matt Olson, robbing Mendoza of a hit. 2 gone in the inning for Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson will pop one right up to the catcher and Austin Allen, and the Angels go down in order in the bottom of the 5th inning. We go now to the top of the 6th. Matt Olson going to start it off for Oakland. That one hits right off the arm of Sandy Alcantara. And in the top of the 6th inning with 86 pitches, that will do it for Alcantara. Don't want to risk an injury. So the lefty and Brett Martin comes out now. ERA 4.88 so far in the year. Kyle Schwarber comes up first. He lines one right down the third base line. It will get through. Runners now in first and second with no outs in the inning for Matt Chapman on the 1-2 count. Chapman on the ground. Right to short. Seager on over to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson to first. They turn yet another double play. So 2 gone in the inning for Javi Baez. Can Martin get out the inning? I think he will. Grounder to second base, Jeremiah Jackson, and the Angels still up by 1 onto the bottom of the 6th. Bo Burrows will come out to pitch for Oakland. ERA at 5.82. Over 67 games so far this year. So Brandon Marsh is the first batter on the 3-1 count. Marsh is going to get popped up on that fastball away. There's the Gold Glove winning third baseman in Matt Chapman. 1 gone now in the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr. 2-1 count for Acuna. He hits one up the middle, but Javi Baez is going to be there. Baez makes the play. 2 gone now in the bottom of the 6th. And now Mike Trout will come up on the 3-2 count. He's going to hit that curveball into right field. He hits the ball hard, but straight into the glove of Johan Meneses. We go to the 7th with that 1-run lead. Brett Martin still in the game pitching. Austin Allen hits one right back to the mound and straight to Martin. He pump fakes. Oh my goodness. They call him safe. 0 speed Austin Allen supposedly beat it out. We're going to go to replay here. He was out, so they will overturn the call. Don't know what we're looking at here, umpire, but that'll be the first out of the inning, and that'll do it for Martin because he got the lefty out. Tanner Rainey now comes in for Johan Meneses. ERA of 2.94 so far in the year for Rainey. So Meneses on the 1-2 count, going to swing right through the slider away by Rainey. 2 gone in the inning for Jeremy Ehrman. He hits one right to the shortstop and Corey Seager. That will do it for the top of the 7th. On to the bottom of the 7th, we now head. Jesse Biddle comes out to pitch for the A's. They acquired him just this month. ERA of 2.57 for him over 26 games pitched. So Josh Bell up first in the 3-2, batting from the right side of the plate for the first time in this game. Draws the walk to start us off. Corey Seager now in the 1-2 count, gets a high breaking curveball. Matt Olson with a diving play over to Javi Baez. Baez to Olson. Oh my goodness. The A's defense is absolutely insane. They turn the double play. 2 gone for Shohei Ohtani, and Ohtani on the ground to second will do it for the bottom of the 7th. We go to the 8th inning, still with that 1-run lead. Aaron Bummer is now going to pitch for the Angels. ERA at 4.06 so far this year, over 31 innings. Robert Possum up first in the 3-1, hits one on the ground. Right to Drew Mendoza. Mendoza going to make the play. 1 gone now here in the top of the 8th. Roman Quinn now at the play on the 3-2. Going to stare at strike 3, sinker away, get some. 2 gone for Matt Olson. Lefty on the 1-1. Olson pulls the fastball deep right field. Back on it in right is Brandon Marsh. That does it for the top of the 8th. We now head to the bottom of the 8th. Eric Ramirez pitching for Oakland. ERA at 4.67 in the year. Over 27 games. You'll see Adley Rutschman first in the 3-2. Ramirez has got a really good cutter, so we're playing inside here. Rutschman grounds out to first, though, so 1 gone in the inning for Drew Mendoza on the 2-1. That changeup going in. Mendoza just barely hits it, and it drops into left field. So Drew Mendoza is going to be on with a 1-out single, bringing Jeremiah Jackson to the plate on the 2-2. I don't like that swing at all by Jackson. 2 gone now in the inning for Brandon Marsh. On the 1-2 count, the lefty pulls a sinker high in the air right field, but it's going to be caught by Johan Meneses We go to the top of the ninth with that 1-run lead. Liam Hendriks now pitching for the Angels. Here we have 2.65. He was an all-star this year, looking for save number 32. Kyle Schwarber up first in the 2-2. He's gonna get him on the fastball. One gone now in the inning for Matt Chapman on the 2-2. He's gonna strike out as well. Curveball gets him. To the plate is Javier Baez on the 1-2. Oh my goodness, Baez! Deep center field in the high-breaking curveball, and Javier Baez has tied this game. He points back to the dugout. It was their final strike of this one, and Baez goes deep center, and this game is now tied. You can't make this one up. Hendriks was a strike away from getting out this one, but we are tied at 3. He will get Austin Allen to fly out into center to Ronald Acuna, but we now have to move to the bottom of the ninth, and let's try to walk this game off. Not a spot you want to be in, but got to get the job done. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes up first, and he's going to pop up the cutter. Austin Allen behind the dish makes the play. One down in the inning for Mike Trout. On the 2-1 count, he gets a high curveball. Trout hitting the ball hard all the way back to basically the warning track. In center is Roman Quinn. 2 gone in the inning for Josh Bell. Can he end it right here with this 3rd home run? Well, he's going to pull a sinker into right, but straight to Johan Meneses. The Angels go down in order in the bottom of the ninth. On to the top of the 10th, Hendriks is still pitching. Runner starts a second, of course. He gets the first out right there with the ground out to Corey Seager. So 1 gone for Jeremy Ehrman on the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the curveball. 2 gone in the inning for Robert Poston on the 3-2. Poston swings right through the fastball up. 1-2-3 inning for Hendriks. We just need a 1 run to win this damn game. Reyes Montoro going to come out and pitch for Oakland. ERA 4.31 so far this year. And up first will be Corey Seager on the 2-1 count. Seager hits a changeup into center field. Roman Quinn is out there. He's got a solid arm, but we're going to try to tag Josh Bell. Be aggressive here. It's a bad throw by Quinn. Bell's in at 3rd. So all Ohtani's got to do is put a ball in the air and he strikes out. Oh no, Shohei. On the slider, 2 gone in the inning for Adley Rutschman. Rutschman hits a slider high in the air center field. That ball is going to get... Oh, it's going to be caught by Roman Quinn. That man's got 90 speed. He tracked it down in the gap. You gotta be kidding me. AJ Minter now comes out to pitch. Here in the top of the 11th, Roman Quinn's up first, and he walks in to start off the inning. Alright, so runners on first and second for Matt Olson on the 2-2 count. Olson swings right through a changeup. Lefty. Minter gets him. 1 gone down the inning for Kyle Schwarber on the 2-2 count. Schwarber swing and a miss on the changeup as well. 2 gone for Matt Chapman on the 1-2 count. Chapman hits one to right center field. Can Brandon Marsh get there? Yes, he does. We are still a run away from winning this game. Drew Mendoza up first in the 1-1. Like the exact worst thing other than a strikeout that can happen. Mendoza pops one to Austin Allen, 1 down in the inning. Now up is Jeremiah Jackson on the 1-2 count. Jackson swinging a miss on the slider. 2 down for Brandon Marsh on the 2-1 count. Marsh lines one. Center field. That ball is not going to get down. Roman Quinn is so quick. The defense by the Athletics are saving them in this game. It is insane. Emilio Pagan now pitching. ERA of 2.16 so far in the year. Javi Baez comes up first, and on the 1-1 count, Baez hits one into center. And the A's finally strike first in extras. They are up 4-3 with the runner on first. Austin Allen on the 2-2 pops one up into the infield to Corey Seager. Seager is under it. 1 gone now in the inning for Johan Meneses. On the 1-1 count, Meneses hits one left center field. That one gets down as well. Will they move Baez to third? Yes, they will. Baez is in there. Runners to the corners, 1 out for Jeremy Ehrman on the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball. So 2 gone now for Robert Poston on the 2-2. He swings through the curveball as well. So we go to the bottom of the 12th. Here comes the closer for the A's. It's JB Wendelken. ERA of .88 on the year. 30 saves. Here we go. And it's the top of the order. Ronald Acuna Jr. first in the 1-1. Hits one. Left field. That ball gets over the head of Javier Baez. Marsh had a hold up, so runners will be on second and third with no outs. Mike Trout now comes up on the 1-1 count. He hits a sinker into right field. That ball should be deep enough. Johan Meneses makes the play. We will tag the runners, and Marsh is in at home. We've tied the game at 4 in the bottom of the 12th. Josh Bell now on the 1-1. All he's got to do is hit one in the outfield, and he pops it up. Ehrman is there. 2 gone in the inning for Corey Seager. 3-2 count for him. He draws the walk. He pushes it back to Shohei Ohtani. So Ohtani with 2 outs runs to the corners on the 2-2. Hits a slurve into center field. That ball gets down. The Angels are going to win this game. It was a marathon of a ball game, but in 12 innings, the Angels finally come out on top. They win this one by a score of 5-4. Oh my goodness, they beat the Oakland Athletics. And if it wasn't for that big bomb in the 9th inning by Javier Baez, we wouldn't even be here. But Hendricks blows the save, and the Angels, in the end, finally win this one thanks to a Shohei Ohtani walk-off single. And folks, thank God for watching episode number 95 of Los Angeles Angels franchise mode here on MLB 21 the show. If you have not yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for a 20-minute video, the longest Angels video so far here in this series. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you have not yet. Again, folks, thank God for watching, and Mamba forever.